EPUB 3, The Key to Inclusive Publishing, presented by Neil Jarvis. Ali Bites, 2021.
EPUB 3, The Key to Inclusive Publishing. My name is Neil Jarvis. I have spent many years working in the inclusive publishing sector, and I wanted to explain to you why I share the increasingly widespread view that the best way to provide the most inclusive reading solution for everyone lies with a technology called EPUB 3. EPUB 3 provides the best digital reading experience for everybody on the devices we use today, whether that be for online or offline reading. EPUB 3 can be produced using your existing document processes. EPUB 3 is better, less expensive and faster than existing methods. The publishing industry is fast moving towards a point where it is becoming the publishing format of choice, and, as the DAISY Consortium put it in their 2020 white paper, it's time for information producers in the corporate, governmental and not-for-profit sectors to do the same. Adopting EPUB 3 is a smart response to changing business and legal requirements, as well as being the best way to maximize access to your content. Authoring EPUB 3 files is a quicker and cheaper route for your organization to accessible content. Long delays and high production costs have been the hallmark of producing accessible content in the past. The built-in mechanisms within EPUB 3 mean that your production processes will benefit from improved efficiency. Once the workflow is in place, it becomes baked into your digital content supply chain. There is no remediation delay or cost in supplying accessible materials. Implemented properly, your content is born accessible, with EPUB 3 meaning that all your readers have full access at the same time and at the same price, regardless of how they consume the material. There is an increasing legal requirement for your business to produce accessible documents. EPUB 3 enables organizations to ensure they will meet the legal requirements for accessibility, which are laid down in several jurisdictions already. The number of countries adopting legislation mandating the production of documentation which is accessible to disabled people will only increase in the near future. Disabled people are far too used to finding workarounds in order to read content which is largely inaccessible. EPUB 3 is a better reading experience. A large number of publishers, reading app vendors, developers and technology companies are supporting EPUB 3, and that's because it offers better readability. The reflowable nature of EPUB 3 adapts itself to different displays and sizes of a wide range of devices, including mobile phones and tablets. Based on technologies developed for the open web platform that we use every day, such as HTML and CSS, EPUB 3 is designed to produce a rich digital reading experience on any size screen. When using a desktop display, a laptop, tablet or smartphone, an EPUB 3 file will adapt to any screen size, enabling the reader to personalize the experience by adjusting preferences for the font, size and color, etc. Text available in the correct reading order means that persons who are blind or have low vision have text-to-speech capability. That means the text can be read aloud to them, all while the other accessibility advantages are still available. There's no need for production of separate files for different audiences. There's better engagement through interactivity. EPUB 3 allows for the option of richer reading experiences with a wide variety of interactive, multimedia and multi-formatted features. Easy navigation around the publication. Having access to the content is great, but it is much better if one can navigate it efficiently and get to the part of the book needed quickly, using the tables of contents and other markers. Then there's the verbalization of descriptions of pictorial and other graphical information. Leading players in the digital publishing industry, such as Apple Books, VitalSource, RedShelf, Macmillan Learning, John Wiley & Sons, and Kogan Page are using EPUB 3 to enable rich digital reading experiences for all their readers. IBM was one of the first large companies to adopt EPUB 3 for all their publications. Organizations just starting out with EPUB 3 will find that all modern word processors support EPUB exporting. Google Docs, Apple Pages, LibreOffice all have EPUB support built right into them. And the Word to EPUB tool enables quick and straightforward document conversion from Word documents to EPUB 3 format. Tools are even being developed which will better enable the production of complex materials such as mathematical, scientific and musical notation. Now that Word to EPUB is freely available and that Google Docs, Apple Pages and Adobe InDesign support EPUB 3, the DAISY Consortium and its allies in the inclusive publishing sector are encouraging the widespread adoption of born accessible EPUB 3 alongside or as a replacement for PDF. And they are targeting 4 specific groups: government agencies, where publications are delivered to the public and used internally; companies, for public-facing documents and for internal use, including product documentation; organizations and not-for-profits, where digital communications are a primary source of information; and lastly, education, where EPUB 3 content produced by lecturers would immediately increase a university's accessibility standing. In conclusion, reading documents digitally is the norm today, and it is taking place on smartphones, tablets, and other computer devices. We need a solution which enables an accessible and inclusive reading experience for everyone, regardless of how they read content. EPUB 3 is here and is a mature and viable solution. For a more detailed explanation of the advantages of EPUB 3, I encourage you to visit the website of the DAISY Consortium and download their 2020 white paper entitled "It's Time to Use the Modern Digital Publishing Format for Your Organization's Documents." The website URL is www.daisy.org. Thank you for your attention.
Ali Bites 2021.